let's make a deal. Bitch, be for real. Is you off a pill? Okay, let's make a deal. Rumpelstiltskin, she wanna see my purple pickle up in the wind. Okay, Sean, cut that off, bitch, get in. And if your nigga don't like me, hit chinny chin chin. Bitch, I'm hotter than a pepper, no mint. Big stepper, no still, big two. 1K.
Fix this. I'm not editing this shit. I'm starting a new thing, y'all. It's your boy Clark Paulo, aka Common Sense Clark, and this is a new little segment that I like to call Common Sense Clark. I'm not gonna be editing any of this. This is all gonna be 100% me. A lot of you guys on my Instagram, Clark_Paulo, tell me on my lives and stuff when I get into my mode of giving advice. A lot of you guys say that I have really good advice to give, and that I've helped you guys with certain things, certain topics. So I just told myself, you know what I'm saying, that I would make a segment like this where I could talk to you guys and just give you guys advice. So today's topic, the first topic of this new series, is going to be focus on yourself. Something that I pride myself on doing, something that I consistently tell myself to keep doing, and something that I just think everybody should be doing. So this is all off the top. This is not scripted. This is just my personal opinion and my views on the matter, how important this thing can be. I'll list a few situations where it's important to use it, when it's important to not use it, how much of it should you be using, and how little should you be using in certain situations. So yeah, without any further ado, if you guys are new here, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. Also, make sure you go down below and look at all the links down in the description. There's my gaming channel, second channel, and my merch down below. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get into today's video. So today, like I said, we're talking about focusing on yourself, and focusing on yourself is something that I think a lot of people have a problem with in a lot of different situations, whether that be something like if someone gets, you know what I'm saying, if you're one of those people who has a lot of friends, you know what I'm saying, and a few of them are down on their dick, you know what I'm saying, but you're down on your dick too, you don't got it like that yet. You can't always help out everyone. You have to make sure that you have yourself straight before you have other people straight. This is something that I definitely have had fucked up with in the past. Now that I'm doing YouTube and, you know what I'm saying, I'm starting to get money, or at least it looks like I'm getting a substantial amount of money, people in my circle, I'm talking about in my circle's not that big. People in my circle started to, I could tell, abuse like the fact that I was doing good, and they didn't really realize that I was doing good for myself, so that I could eventually make sure people were good. They thought I was already at the point where I could make people good. And I slipped up and started doing things like, oh, you need money? I got you. Oh, you need this? I got you. You broke your car? Oh, I'll pay for that. You know what I'm saying? I started helping people. The whole time I'm realizing, yeah, I have all this money, but my bank account is only getting smaller. And that's something that I think that you guys should watch out for, is you don't always have to help other people in their situations. One big thing, and one very humbling thing to go through as a person, is to learn how to do things on your own. And it's a really big step in maturity. And another big step in maturity is knowing when to help people and when to let people do things on their own. You don't always have to help people, you know what I'm saying? It's okay for your friend to not eat that meal from you. You got to let him work to get that meal, you know what I'm saying? Put him on with how to make money, not just give him the money. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like these are all things we know subconsciously, but we don't always act on. And this is just a reminder to you guys that you have to make sure you're maintaining that inner focus of just yourself. You have to be very selfish right now in the real world. You just got to, it's just how it has to be. You got to be selfish if you want to get to certain places. And that selfishness is actually all out of love. You gotta grind and make sure you're doing things so that your friends and you can have a better future. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when people go to college and make sure they're making real money, or they make sure they get their business going before they have a kid, because they want their kid to actually have a good life. So they bypass that time, and they're like, nah, I'm not gonna have my kid. I'm gonna wait so my kid can have a good life. It's the same situation. Another thing that I think that you guys should do with focus on yourself, me included, stay away from girls, stay away from guys, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you choose to be with, stay away from relationships. Right now, we are so young. I'm talking about we as in you're 23 and like down to 15, you know what I'm saying? That age group. We're so young where if we are not in a stable position, those things can be the biggest reason of our downfall. Do you know what I'm saying? You want to be away from all that stuff. You can have fun with relationships. You can be in a relationship and have fun, but what you cannot let yourself do is get too attached to the point of where your happiness is now deriving from that one thing. You can't use it as a crutch is what I'm saying. You can have a relationship, do not get me wrong, but do not let yourself get so far into it where every day you're with that person, every waking moment you're with that person. I know people like people to be clingy. I'm not saying you can't. I'm saying still have that form of independence, because if you choose to not have that form of independence, you'll be wiped. You'll be done for. I'm telling you guys, bro, trust me, these girls will drag you down, and rip you to pieces and spit you out, you know what I'm saying, and not care and move on. And I'm speaking from the male perspective, of course, because I'm a man, you know what I'm saying. I don't really want to speak for women, but I could assume that it's the same thing on that side. But yeah, make sure you stay out of that shit, y'all. Just do not. Relationships is a bad zone right now. Unless you're really getting with someone to marry, there's no point in relationships if you think about it. Like, yeah, you can spend time with the person, but eventually it's going to be an end unless you're choosing to get married and live a life with that person. And at 15, 16, 17, 18, you shouldn't really be thinking about those things. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I've said those things to people, and, you know, I specifically said those things to one person that really meant to him. You know what I'm saying? I really do mean those things. But I also don't let that person get so attached to me. Or I don't let myself get so attached to that person where if they left me, I would be broken. You know what I'm saying? It can hurt, but you want to be able to focus in class. You want to be focused in practice. You want to be able to keep grinding. You want to be able to keep going. That person should be an addition to your success, not dragging your success down. There should never be a time where that person complains about you wanting to get better. There should never be a time where that person drags you from getting better. Never. Should never get to that point. Focusing on ourselves is a huge thing, y'all. And I really think as young men right now, again, I'm talking about boys. This is kind of a safe place for the boys. Girls, if you guys are watching this, same thing. I love y'all and I appreciate you guys. I just don't really want to speak on it. So if there's girls watching right now, comment down below if you guys give me permission to speak on some female matters, you know what I'm saying, and give those tips to women. I'm just speaking on personal experience and I don't want to give false information to you guys. But if you guys would like my advice with that side, please comment down below like, hey Clark, it's okay if you give us girls advice. I would love to hear it from you. So just make sure you guys do that, because right now I am just speaking to the boys, but you probably could use this in context, you know what I'm saying, in the right context. But yeah, these hoes ain't loyal, y'all. You do not want to get fucked up by a girl. You do not want to go through. I've been through that, you know what I'm saying. I've been through that whole heartbreak phase, and it's no success. I stopped doing YouTube. I stopped working out. I stopped training. I stopped eating. Like, you do not want to do that. You want to focus on yourself. Again, that's the biggest thing. This is what I say. This is why I don't smoke or drink alcohol. A lot of people ask me, you know, how do you not do that? You grew up around it. You know, your friends do it. You hang out with all these people. You got drug dealer friends, whatever. Your family smokes, whatever. You know what I'm saying? How do you not? Reason being is, look at it like this. Me personally, right now, I've been through a lot of things in the past like year and a half, right? So my emotions are kind of everywhere right now, and in my head, imagine if I were to use those drugs, you know what I'm saying, as a crutch. So let's say it's a Sunday afternoon, and there's two things on my mind. I'm trying to fuck a bitch and get high, you know what I'm saying, because I'm sad. I'm so sad, and these are the two things that I need. Now, let's say I go and I fuck that bitch, you know what I'm saying, and it doesn't help. All right, boom. Next thing I can do, okay, I'm going to go try and smoke. Okay, Sunday afternoon, I'm hella depressed. I'm crying about my dead friends, whatever, and I smoke, and I go, wait, I feel better. I actually feel, I'm not tripping anymore. Now, another time, when I'm sad, same thing. Man, I'm gonna go get some. You feel me? Okay, I'm feeling good. Now this becomes a recurrent event. Every time I'm sad, I smoke, I pop a perk, I pop a Xan. Every time I'm sad. Now what about those times when your family's like, hey, we're gonna go on a vacation, and you don't think about it. You're like, oh, we're gonna go wherever for a week. All right, it's good. And you go there, and then you get sad. And now your only form of coping had nothing to do with your own personal gain. It only had to do with you using a substance. It's the same thing that I apply with females. If you're sad, you have to make sure that when you're getting these relationships with that form of depression, anxiety, anger, whatever, you have to be able to manage what you're allowing to make you happy to that point. In that nature, you know what I'm saying? Me, if I'm in a relationship, I let the girl make me happy as a person, but I don't let her make my depression go away. You can't do that. Because the moment you do that, now you take the girl in the situation, now you're on that vacation for a week with no coping mechanism. Do you see what I'm saying? So I'm saying you got to focus on yourself and find it within you. Find it within your spirit. Find it within yourself. Certain things I like to do is find things with goals. You know, things that I can set goals for myself. I wanted to hit 100K. I hit 100K. Now I'm like, bro, I want to hit 1 million. You know what I'm saying? Right now, my goal is 200K by my birthday. You know what I'm saying? And that's plausible. I could do that. 200K by January. These are goals that I set. So now when I get in these positions when I'm sad, I'm like, you know what'll make me happy is if I hit these goals. So let me go grind. Let me go make a video. Let me go do this. You know what I'm saying? For example, literally the last video I posted, I told myself I wasn't going to post. In that moment, I was down on my dick. I told myself, oh, I'm not going to post. I'm not going to do it. What am I doing the next day? I'm posting this, I think the next day, literally. Because I told myself after I'm out of that dark hole, hey, bro, you got to focus on you. You got to do exactly what you know makes you happy, which is training. I just came back from training. I'm still a little bit sweaty. I just came back from training on myself, working on me. If you guys knew me for the past year, well, I was big. Man's had double chin. You know what I'm saying? I've been working on myself. And I want to see you guys do the exact same thing. So, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to kind of, you know what I'm saying, give my opinion on certain things. So if you guys need any advice, I will put my email down below. and you guys can ask questions. And if it's a topic that I think that I can make a whole video on, I won't respond to you. I'll just make the whole video on it. So make sure you guys send me those in. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed today's first episode of Common Sense Clark, make sure you drop a like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys are new to my channel, this is a new series I'm starting, and this is kind of a more inside view of me. If you guys enjoy this content, make sure you let me know by comment down below that you enjoy it. And also make sure you go check out my other videos, because I do have a whole other side of me that I show on there. Well, not another side of me, just me, different parts of me. And yeah, so if you guys enjoyed today's video, again, make sure you guys drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Hope to see all your beautiful faces in the next video. Peace.